Sims 2 soundtrack on. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're gonna finish the build that we started yesterday. Happy Friday. Happy Taylor Swift Day. I hope you're having a good day so far. We're gonna do some Sims building. So, anyway, I think we've all listened to the album, yes. I can imagine most of us have. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I streamed until midnight last night when it came out, and then we listened to it afterward. Obviously, we being me and Dan, we didn't listen to it together because I wasn't trying to get copyright strike by Taylor Swift. But me and Dan listened last night after I got off stream. You're late to stream? It's 4 o'clock. What are you on about? That's news to me. I'm right here. Oh, come on. Game capture, please. The Sims 4. Come here. Also, I have to move this again. Don't worry. We can get rid of this thing soon. We can't get rid of it yet, but we can get rid of it soon. Oh no, is this the wrong save? I think it's the right save. I don't remember. No, I haven't listened to the 3 a.m. songs, the bonus songs, because, well, one, I wasn't trying to stay up until 3 a.m. to listen to music. It just wasn't going to happen for me. But I was saving them today. I was like, I'm going to wait until I'm not busy to listen to them. And then I didn't have enough time before stream to listen to them. So I'm going to do it when I get off stream tonight. I haven't listened to them. I saw a couple clips on TikTok that I tried to be like, go away, scroll fast. But yeah, I haven't listened to the bonus tracks yet. So, no spoilers. I feel like I need to add something to this house to make it, I mean, well, obviously the house is all gray because it's for the gray gen of Not So Berry, but I feel like I need to add something to it. I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. That's the point of today. I'll explain more what we're doing in a second. Kath and Nix and Skip and Ayla and Help, thank you all for the resubs, by the way. Flowers? Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Add color. So, honey wheat, this is the thing. This is the gray gen of Not So Berry. So the house is all gray and like maybe kind of bland on purpose. Because we built it for specifically the gray gen of Not So Berry. So normally I wouldn't make a house that is all gray everywhere, but we're sort of trying to embrace that about it a little bit because it's for the gray generation of Not So Berry. So again, you know, maybe it's a little bit like weird because it's all gray, but that is kind of what we're going for. It's just tough because like, you know, it's easier to understand that when it's like all yellow or like all red, all purple. But when it's all gray, it like feels bland, you know? So that's kind of the struggle that we've been having, but I really like it. I think it looks cool. We have to finish the interior. We did a little bit of the interior yesterday. We did the bathrooms and like the hallway, kitchen, dining, but we got to do the rest of the bedrooms and the living space and stuff. And then we got to figure out the backyard too. Anyway, I'm very excited about it. I'm just not quite done. So when's the next Dreamlight Valley stream? I don't know. Actually, I do know. Monday, at least, I'm going to stream Dreamlight Valley. They're sponsoring us again. On Monday, we're going to try and do, like, a bunch of the... Oh my god, what is it called? This is literally so embarrassing. You know the battle pass? We're going to try and work on the battle pass. The star path! Thank you, Christine. The star path. We're going to do that on Monday. Battle pass, you know how it goes. Anyway, that stream's gonna be on Monday. So at the very least then. But yeah, hopefully the pillar plant grows by then. Yeah, seriously. Yes, battle pass. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So we'll work on this house today. We'll try and finish it. I'm not sure like what we'll do after we finish it or how long it'll take us to finish it, but I don't know. We'll see. Imagine if battle passes come to The Sims. Oh my god. Do I think that there'll be cars in The Sims 5? Oh, I don't know, bestie. I have literally no idea what to expect when it comes to gameplay in The Sims 5. I mean, like, they showed us a couple little teasy things of build mode, but even that, by the time it actually comes out, is probably going to be so different. I don't know how, I mean, a lot of people obviously have, like, really grabbed onto those pictures and been like, I don't like how it looks. But I think that you forget that, like, when we saw early concepts of The Sims 4 and, like, early pictures of The Sims 4, and that was even closer to release, the game looked completely different. Like, the early Sims 4 stuff is almost unrecognizable. And so, like, this Sims 5 stuff that we've even seen, like, it's going to be so different by the time it actually comes out. Like, so I have no idea what to expect. I don't even know how to, like, envision it, you know, because it's going to look so different by the time it actually comes out. I mean, like, when we saw the Sims 4 stuff, it was, like, a couple years away. This Sims 5 stuff is probably multiple years away, you know? But I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting. It will be very, very interesting. But anyway, can't wait for Project Renesmee, you know? The other thing that I wanted to show you, okay, so I'm not really on Twitter much, as many of you have probably noticed. I don't know. I go on there, post a tweet occasionally if I have an idea, and then I close her, and I don't go back. Well, on the day that they announced The Sims 5, I posted a tweet that had, like, some screenshots, and then I didn't really go on Twitter again after that. Besties, the tweet has 100,000 likes. That is my most popular tweet. I mean, it makes sense, but, like, I was shocked when I saw that, because I thought, when I last looked at it, it had, like, 5,000, and I hadn't looked at it since. I didn't really think about it. So I opened Twitter to, like, check for something, and then I was like, huh? Is that 3 digits? And then I looked at the tweet analytics, because I was curious, like, how many people had seen it. Okay. 100,000 likes, 7 million impressions. 7 million people had seen that tweet. I gained 101 followers from it. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Like, the fact that so many people saw it, so many people liked it, and I gained 100 followers. I don't know what I mean, like, I've never had a tweet be viral like that, so I've never, like, looked into the analytics or, like, expect it. Like, I don't know. But I just thought it was so funny. Like, 100,000 people liked the tweet, but 100 people followed me. I don't know, just, it made me giggle. It made me giggle when I saw it. Which tweet? Oh, it's just a tweet, like, literally just, this is, like, me stealing content from the Sims live stream. Like, I just, like, said the Sims 5 has been announced. 100,000 likes. I don't know. I didn't think people were gonna see it. I wasn't really thinking about it like that. But anyway. It did make me giggle. I think I had another funny story for you, but I don't remember what it is now. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. I'm sure I'll get there. But anyway. Fascinating. You had a present for me, but no. Oh my god. Besties. No one, there's no Telegram. It's a scam. I'm gonna say this again. No YouTubers are ever gonna message you on Telegram. It is a really common scam across, like, all of YouTube. These bot accounts are like, hey, you've got a prize. Message me on Telegram to win it. It's not my real account. You can see, because it doesn't have my username. It, like, they're, like, stealing my profile picture, and it's, their name says message me on Telegram and not, like, lilsimsie. It's a fake account. Doesn't just happen on my channel. It happens all across YouTube. I have literally blocked so many of these accounts. They keep coming back. It is not real. They use Telegram, I don't know why, but if you're getting offered, like, a prize or, like, saying you won a giveaway, but you didn't enter for anything, you didn't win anything. Life doesn't work like that, besties. We wish it did, but you would know if you entered a giveaway, and you would know if I was doing a giveaway, because I would tell you about it with my voice. I wouldn't, like, message you with some weird fake account, you know? So be really careful who you talk to online. I don't have a Telegram. I'm not doing giveaways like that. I would use my verified account if I was. Don't interact with those people. I know it's really easy to fall for, and you get excited because you think that a YouTuber you like is messaging you, but it's not me. It's not, never a YouTuber will ever do that. But yeah, there's so many. I have to ban so many of these accounts. It's so common. And the scam that they're doing, the one that I saw at least, is they would be like, hey, you won a PS5, message me on Telegram. And then they're like, oh, but you have to pay for shipping. Obviously, you're not actually going to get a PS5. And they're going to steal your money for shipping. Like, that's the scam they're trying to do, is trying to get you to pay them to ship it. That's not real. That's not me. That if I was doing a giveaway, I wouldn't make you pay for shipping. That's horrible. Why would I do that to you? So anyway, it's a scam. It's not real. That is not real. Do not ever interact with strangers. If a YouTuber is trying to message you, they would have a verified account. So to give you a little bit of context, like on my YouTube channel, you can see, like on my YouTube channel, I have like a little verified badge next to my name, right? This is my official account. My username is just lilsimsie. If you go to like the about page on my channel, you can see like when my account was created and stuff like that. These fake accounts will be made like 2 weeks ago, you know, so always triple check these sorts of things to make sure that who you're talking to is a real account. I wouldn't be using a fake account to message you, or like a new account to message you, you know, and neither would any other YouTubers. So hope that helps. Be really careful who you interact with online. Always be wary, basically. All right, I'm gonna try and read some subs really fast. Martin and Alexandra and Peeps and Mar and Kari and Liv and Natalie and Swibs and Kira and Serena and Alaska and Erica and Shay, and we got CG and Nemethys and Zoe and Heathbar and Chevy and Shay and Ty and The Real and Amber and Miss and Kawa and Miss and another Miss. Oh my god, Solomon, Macy, Megan, Kath. Thank you all for the resubs and stuff. Yeah, be wary of links from strangers too. Yeah, for sure. Not just on YouTube comments, but like on Discord and stuff. There's a lot of common scams on Instagram. Like the giveaway scams are really common on Instagram. I don't post as much on Instagram, so you might not see it in my comments, but you might have seen it in other people's comments. There's a lot of giveaway scams all over the place. Do I use Telegram? No, I didn't. I'd never even heard of Telegram until these scam bots started. I've never used Telegram. I've never seen it. I didn't even know it was a thing until I started getting these scam bots in my comments. This is Mount Komorebi, Sila. This is Mount Komorebi. Silas, probably. Not Sila, sorry. This is the world that came with Snowy Escape, so we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, can I do a tour of the house? It's not done, so we're gonna furnish it. So there's not much to tour for you yet. We'll get to it though. I think I'm gonna try and work some more on the exterior first, because I don't know, I'm not loving it. So I want to try and do some work on the exterior a little. I think that is my goal. So if you missed it, this is the house for our Not So Berry challenge. This is gonna be Gen 4 of Not So Berry. So it's the gray gen. All of Not So Berry, each generation has like a different color theme. The last one was yellow, this one is gray. And so obviously the whole house is very gray on purpose. We built it in Mount Komorebi because my sim, he's gonna be like in the fitness career. He's gonna have like a home gym. He's gonna max the fitness skill. And also his future partner has the adventurous trait. So like they're gonna wanna be like rock climbing and mountain climbing and stuff. And so I felt like, oh, you know, maybe we could move out here and they could both do it. Like, maybe it'd be fun. So that was sort of the idea as to why we're living here. We also haven't moved around much in this legacy. It's Gen 14, and we've lived in Willow Creek for 10 of those generations. So I was like, I want to go to a different world. So we're going to live in Mount Komorebi this time. And that's why it's, like, all gray. It's because it's the gray gen of Not So Berry. So, anyway, that is the idea. That is the idea. The lights from the kids kit would be cute to put on the fence, you think? The kids kit lights? Maybe. We could think about it. We can think about it. But anyway. Clarissa and Lauren and Kaylee and Fluffy and Boo and Tia and Alexandra, thank you all for the subs. Okay. When the sale will end for the Sims packs. I don't know if they've said. I'm not sure when the sale is going to end for the Sims packs. That's a good question, though. Does anybody in chat know? We'll have to find out. Okay. November 1st, you think? Okay. Thank you for answering so quickly. The sale ends on November 1st. There you go. Everybody knows. Okay. Yeah, they're doing a sale right now. I assume because the obviously the game is free now. They're doing a sale to promote it. Do I really want to do this? This is the thing. It's so cute. It's a lovely idea, but oh my god, do I really want to try and deal with this? And like all of the... they don't raise up nicely either. Yuck. I don't know. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't do it. Too much effort. Would it be cute? Yeah. Do I want to deal with it? No. No, I don't. I'm so sorry. I'm just wanting to look and see. Like, for example, I'll probably use the dresser that they gave us in Snowy Escape. I'm just looking to see if there's any, like, other items that I might want to put outside. But I don't know if they're... Oh, they did have some nice shelves, didn't they? I guess that's, like, a lot bigger than the shelves that I'm using right now, though. So maybe not. We have this cute snowboard table. That could be good in, like, the gym, you know? I don't know. There's so many things in this pack. We have like the rain chains and stuff too. That could help because we could make it like we could make this be black, right? And there would be like a little bit more accent colors going on the building. Maybe we could put some of those around. That's an idea. Okay, let me like set that out so I don't forget about it. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Frona and Rare and Faye, thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Now, what was I going to add? Just stuff, I think, just stuff to the backyard, literally in general, is kind of what I wanted to get. But I wasn't really sure because we were sort of setting up like a bit of a little kids play area. We don't even have any kids yet. So, I don't know. Is Storm gonna have room in this? Oh yeah, let me walk you through the bedrooms then. Okay, so we obviously have the heir, the next generation sim, the Gen 4 sim. His name is Grave. Because like Gray and also Graves. I'm gonna have a big line of my 74 Graves in the front of the building. It's gonna be amazing. But also his parent still lives here. His mom is dead, but the Gen 3 sim is still alive. His alien mom is dead. And so they're gonna have a bedroom. His sister is gonna live here probably temporarily. And then we'll, I guess, have an extra bedroom until he has a kid. So, we got space. We got space. Are we going to have a basketball hoop? You know, Kai, I'm not gonna add a basketball hoop into this one because the basketball hoop is bugged. Whenever I say this, people are like, no, it's not. It works. It works too well. There's a bug where Sims autonomously constantly try and play basketball. It is so irritating. It is so annoying. It's constant. They'll like stop doing everything to run and play basketball. I can't deal. I can't deal. I just don't want it. I can't have it. It's so annoying. So it's not worth it for me. Like if I want to play basketball, I'll go to a separate lot that has a basketball hoop. Like I don't need it. And they need to tune it or something because it's really bad. It's really annoying how often they use it. So I won't. Austin and Sims Rock and Clara and Enchanted and Barry and Skells and Faye, thank you for the subs. Okay, now I think we're good. Doesn't happen to you anymore, really? I had it happening to me kind of recently, so I haven't bothered to try again, truthfully, because I was so irritated by it. But so Jam, this build is for my Not So Berry Challenge family. Yes, it's the family that we play mostly on my Twitch channel. If that gives you any help. I don't know, where should I put this? But this is for our Not So Berry Challenge Sims who we play with on my Twitch channel. Will I do an update on my favorite expansions, packs, and kits and stuff? When was the last one that I did of that? The last rank video that I did of that? Truthfully, it hasn't changed that much. But we could maybe do it again. I don't know. I don't know. Before wedding stories? Okay, it's been a while. But we will see. We will see. Okay. I think I might try and get like one a little bit more terrain paint. But eco lifestyle planner box on the wall. That isn't necessarily a bad idea. I was thinking about trying to put some more planters out here, but my Sims don't really garden. Like, these Sims aren't going to be super into gardening, so I don't know if I, like, necessarily need to have stuff like that. We had for a while, we still have in the old house, we have like a bar. I don't know, I don't like this one for this house, but do I still play Animal Crossing? Amber, I haven't played Animal Crossing much on stream the past couple weeks. I've been playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley, but I'm not gonna like stop playing Animal Crossing. People, I think that, and it's understandable because like obviously when I'm not streaming something actively, they're like, what, do you hate this game now? But there's only so many days in a week and only so many games that I can play. And I tend to have like a 2-game thing going on where it's like The Sims and something else, you know? Just like how you probably have phases of games that you're actively playing. I usually play The Sims and something else. And right now I've been playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley on stream because I've really been into it. I still love Animal Crossing. I'm never going to stop playing Animal Crossing, but we've been playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley because it's new. So I'm sure you have the exact same thing where you go back and forth with games. I don't know if I want to put a bar. Well, because they didn't give me anything else that excited me like Animal Crossing for like 2 years. And now I've got Dreamlight Valley, which is exciting me like Animal Crossing did, you know? And so I've been playing a bunch of Dreamlight Valley. Obviously, I'm going to keep playing Animal Crossing. We're not like done with it or anything. I'm just really into Dreamlight Valley because it's new, so it's exciting. Shiny and new. Okay. I think I like that. I think that would be good. Yeah, and being updated. Yeah, they haven't added anything new to Animal Crossing in a while, and they won't ever again, so that's the other thing, isn't it? Dreamlight Valley isn't getting updates, so I want a chess table. And Coral Island. I like Coral Island, but it's not as, it isn't as exciting to me as Dreamlight Valley has been. I played Coral Island for a couple hours last night on stream too, and it wasn't as exciting to me as Dreamlight Valley has been. Not to say it's a bad game, but there's something about Dreamlight Valley that's like scratching an itch more than Coral Island has been. You know, I really like it, but it's not doing the same thing for me. Coral Island is a farm simulator. I think it's because it's really similar to Stardew Valley, obviously. And I love Stardew, and I love games that are similar to Stardew. But right now, because Coral Island isn't done, and also because I haven't played it as much, I would prefer to play Stardew than Coral Island. But I don't know. I think it's also not as polished as Dreamlight Valley is right now. Yeah, that's another thing about it. Obviously, they're both in early access. They're not done, so. But I think that, because I'm more, I don't know, I've played, obviously, Stardew a ton more. That game is, I would rather play it than Coral Island right now. I still like Coral Island. I'm not going to, stop playing it. But I haven't played with the diving stuff yet, Hope. I've not played Coral Island that much. I think it's because I'm still so stuck on Dreamlight Valley that I'm not ready for a second game yet. Once I get through all the Dreamlight Valley stuff and I'm done with quests and there's nothing else left in it, then I'll probably get onto my Coral Island kick. I think I'm not done with Dreamlight Valley yet, you know? So, and I didn't even pick up Ooblets again, or I haven't played Spiritfarer yet either, and I want to play that too. There's so many games that I want to play right now. Okay, I want to find a cute, outdoor sort of couch. I don't even know if having a fire pit is a good idea, but I don't know. Do I think tomorrow's stream is going to stay Coral Island as it's on the schedule? Poet, that is the plan for now. If I change my mind, I'm not accepting any criticism at this time. Obviously, I was hoping to play Coral Island, but I also didn't know that I was going to play it last night when I wrote the schedule, so. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed in the best way with all these cozy games. Yeah, there's so many cozy games that I want to play. Not enough hours in the day to play them. Okay, if I use those, I probably shouldn't use that particular fire pit. I don't know. I don't know. Let me look at the outdoor retreat ones, maybe. I think that would be better. It's just like more plain. You can't really go wrong, you know? Or should maybe I do like, what if I did like chairs instead or something? I haven't played Tenant Snow, Conan. It's a landlord game, right? Do you think I would like it? Is it fun? I haven't played it. But I know I saw on Twitter that it just came out, like, official release, right? You think I would like it? Okay. I don't know what chairs to use. This is gonna take me ages. I will sit here all day and try and figure out what chairs I want to use for this. Why can't we use emojis in chat? What do you mean, friend? You can use emojis in chat. Sometimes there's a few that for some reason Moobot picks up as being like spam or something. I don't really understand why it does that, but you can put emojis in chat. That's not like you can't use a million all at once either. I mean, you can't put like a wall of them if that's what you're talking about, because you can't just put walls of spam. That's like the kind of thing that the bot picks up and stops. So that you can't do, but you can put a wall of any text, not just emoji text, you know? Maybe outdoor chairs? Yeah, well, obviously, Beep, but we're trying to see if maybe there's like some other kinds of chairs that might look like outdoor chairs that we could try and fit in. Because like these ones are too small. I'm looking for like something like this that might be good. Why won't it rotate? What the heck? It's like sticking. But I don't really want to use those. I don't like that. Maybe we could put like... if we did like 4 of them. And we put them over here. That seems cozy. I think that could be nice, right? I like that. I like that. Pythagoras and Irene and Erica and Queen and Maddie and Average and Revenge and Gareth and Leah and Jody and Harmon. Thank you all for the subs and stuff. Okay. Yeah, you can sit and watch people by the piranha pond. Yeah. Sure, of course. Maybe I will get like a couple little planter boxes too. I don't know. This could be nice. I think it'll be cute. You think the fire pit would look good where I have the picnic table and the picnic table on the deck? Maybe. But I don't really know. I don't think there's enough space for my grill if I did it like that, friend. Which is why I had kind of split it up. But I don't know. We can come back to that. I'm working on this first. Yeah, book lover, there's a reason for that. We blocked that word because that game, my mods can put like a thing in the chat about why, but basically the game has like some sort of problematic things involved with it, so we don't want people to be recommending it or talking about it in our stream or Discord. So, and just for the record, if I could offer some advice to those of you in the future about all sorts of things like this, if a word is blocked, and you're like noticing it's blocked and you can tell what word is blocked, it's probably useful to not like try and get around the filter of why it's blocked. Like to like spell it wrong or, you know, whatever, to try and get around the filter, because there's probably a reason that it's blocked, you know? If you actually have a question about it, you can always message a mod to ask in private, but there's probably a reason that it's blocked, you know? As opposed to like bringing it up more in chat and like drawing more attention to it, you know? But anyway, sometimes there are things that like we didn't block that Twitch is like messing up and blocking without my permission, but other times it's intentional, so. But anyway. Messaging mods are a quick way to get banned? No! Hazel, I don't know where you got that idea, my love, but that's literally never been the case anywhere. If you have a question about something, you can absolutely message a mod. You're not gonna get banned for being like, hey, why is this thing blocked? It's just blocked because we don't want to talk about it in chat. You're not gonna get banned for asking a question. Oh boy. The internet is wild. Okay, let's think about this. What else can I maybe put out here? I want to use like, I don't know, does this even fit? And they're gonna, okay, so they'll stand like over there. So I could probably put this like, should I try and use a telescope? All the more chances for my Sims to die. That could be fun. You know? That's always an idea. Love something like that. Okay, maybe I'll put the grill further away then. And maybe I'll give them like a little table next to it so that they can easily place stuff down by it, you know? The telescope has killed your Not So Berry founder twice. Like the same one? The same founder has died twice because of the telescope? How? What did you do? Did you like bring them back to life and then they died again? Because that's impressive. That's kind of exciting. I almost want that to happen to me. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Okay. I don't think I like how the things look next to it. I don't think I like how any of this looks. I'm stressing myself out. It's terrible. Kayla, save and sip. I've barely changed anything about the build, but I'll save anyway. I will save anyway. Okay. I think I want to try and figure out. I don't know which one I want to put out here. Just breathe, Kayla? It doesn't seem like I'm not breathing? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. It's looking wonderful so far. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, I think I want to try and put like something on the wall here. That's a bathroom. So I don't want to put a window. And I don't really want to put anything like this. People always say this. I'm not going to put something like that on the stream or on the place because I don't feel like it fits to this house, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a vent? Yeah, maybe. There's all kinds of suspicious wall vent. No, I won't use that. Just as you said it, there was one right there. That's kind of funny. We could get this. Maybe vines or something. Okay, Miv. I just said... I don't think it fits. No, you might have said it before I said that, but... I don't think I'm going to put vines on it. I don't think that really fits what we're going for with this. Yeah, Snowy Escape has like a shutter box. So we could always put something like this that maybe looks like a shuttered window. I don't know. But there's a bathroom there, so. Or if we had like some decorative plants. These are the ones that came with Snowy Escapes. Maybe I could do like a. Oh, maybe I'll put these down here. That feels like that fills in this little empty space well. Okay. Okay. Sounds good to me. Sure, sure. Okay. Q and Steph and Julie, thank you for the subs and stuff, by the way. All right. I was gonna look at plants. There's one from Seasons. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Oops. Oh my god. You guys, I'm so anxious right now, you have no idea. Oh, okay, everything's fine. Let's put this over here underneath the window, just so we can have a little bit of a plant. I don't know if I like that either. Oh no. I like that planter though. I just don't know if I like it there in particular. I don't like the colors of it either. Why is there an orange version? Why would I want that? Like, what gives you the idea that I would want the orange version of that planter? Do I like it like that, or does it feel like it's not long enough? For fall? Yeah, but it's... McDonald's. I don't know. I don't like the swatches of it. I don't like the swatches of it. You can try and like maybe overlap them or something. That might be okay. I think I might leave it for now because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's just work on the furnishings and we can revisit this because it's making me nervous. It's making me nervous. Try the trellis ladder from high school years. No, so I don't really want to use like ivy or a trellis or anything on purpose. I'm not sure that it fits the vibes of what I was going for. And that's everybody's solution. Is always just put ivy on the wall. Put some vines. Every time. It's kind of funny. Secrets and Raz and Vane and Uno, thank you for the subs and stuff, by the way. Okay, so this room right here has to be a home gym. Which I don't love. I don't really want one, but that is sort of the whole point of this generation of the Legacy Challenge, so I guess we can have one. Maybe I'll put a little soccer ball outside. That seems kind of cute. But it does seem like it's kind of the whole point of this gen, like I said, so probably should use it. You know what else? I really honestly don't like a lot of the workout equipment. Like, I think this is so ugly. It's like so dramatically ugly to me. It's so hard for me to use. No, the yoga mat doesn't work because the yoga mat builds the wellness skill, not the fitness skill. And for the challenge, we have to max the fitness skill. So like, you know, a yoga mat is all fun and stuff, but like realistically for our purposes, it doesn't really work because we need it to do something else. But punching bag, yeah, we could, but I think those are ugly too. I think that one could look good there. Or wait, maybe I'll put it like, oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe I could put that there and then this in the corner like I had before. I think so. I think so. I don't like this anymore though. Does the climbing wall work? The climbing wall is enormous, so that won't work in here. It's taller than the walls, so that's like, we can maybe put it in the backyard or something, but we can't put that inside the house because it's too big. Maybe I'll use this one. bb.ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Okay. I do like that one. That base game, like, career unlock one, I think is a little bit prettier. Treadmill-wise, at least. And I think that those two kind of fit together, so that might be okay. It's a bit tight. It's not really what I wanted it to look like, but... I mean, this is okay. You can still get to the room. Oh, that'll work. Okay. Treadmill facing the window, maybe? Yeah, but I don't really like the placement of it like that, so I think I won't do that. I kind of like that color scheme. Okay. That seems good. It's not a skateboard bench, it's a snowboard. It's a snowboard, which is pretty fun because we're living in Mount Komorebi. My Sims are going to be kind of into that sort of stuff. Let me look at the dine out options. We can get a little plant. Looks good to me. Sure. All right, Gerald would be jealous. Yeah, my Sim Gerald, who is dead, he would be real jealous. You could, I mean, it could pass as a skateboard bench probably really easily as well, I think, but technically, I suppose it is not. Should I bother with some like fitness posters? I like the vision, but I'm not sure if it really matches the vibes. Maybe we could just use like one of them. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it, should we put it in front of the... I don't know. I don't know. There's Snowing Escape ones that are really cute, but would they match? Oh, we have like this sort of thing. I wonder if we could try to like... What options do you have? Not for in here, I don't think. I wonder if we could try to like use this item for something. I'm feeling like it maybe looks silly, but also maybe it's cool. Size down. No, I kind of liked it big. I thought it was a cool mural on the whole wall. Do you really want to size it down? Hey Mimi, thanks for the raid. And Jason, Smolly, and Tiny, and Tegan, thank you for the subs. OMG, please center. Okay, well, I wanted it to... I don't think I'm in a good headspace to be building on stream right now. Oh dear. Okay, everything's fine. I'm sorry. I've had like the worst day. And I'm not taking the constant like little voices in my ear very well, so bear with me. I'm just gonna try and do it how I like it, and I'm sorry if you don't like it. We can just maybe see if it comes together at the end, okay? All right, it won't fit there. It's gonna be too big for in front of the treadmill, Melissa. This is like a little wall speaker. Maybe I could put it up there. Because well, when I put it, anytime it's on like an interior wall, it'll go away when the walls are cut away, so that'll be fine. And then maybe we could get like, do you know what I love is this little lamp from Dream Home Decorator. Maybe I could try and fit it on this table. No, scoot over. Oh, that actually works pretty well. Oh, let's get like a backpack or something. We can pretend that it's like a, I don't know, I guess like a gym bag or something too. You said Dream, my brain expected Light Valley. I too am a little bit obsessed with Dream Light Valley right now, Miv. I'm feeling the same way. Maybe in blue or something? I don't know. I don't know. Marissa, Cupcake Ben, and Dark, thank you for the subs and bits and stuff. Okay, you have maybe a Dreamlight Valley problem? Yeah, I'm with you though. I'm so obsessed with that game right now. I'm gonna come back to this room. I don't like her. I'm running to the living room. This is a better use of my time. Okay, I have to figure out where on earth I can fit a... I want to have like a TV, but I also want to have a fireplace. So we have to find some sort of good combination of that. You know? Something that fits well. Oh, great. Gym flooring. I feel like if I had the space, I would love to have this be like at the end of the room or something. Who needs a TV? I need a TV because I need to have my Sims have a way to like get their fun up fast. Also, slightly important thing about the TV situation. In this generation of the Legacy, you're supposed to have a family movie night every weekend. So we sort of need to have a focus on the TV room, perhaps more than I even normally would. It's like kind of a thing of this generation of the Legacy. So we gotta make it work. We gotta do something for it. What gen number is this? It's the 4th gen, Laurel. Please center the stereo by the door. Oh, was it not? I must have moved it by accident because I thought it was centered. If I decorated with movie posters? Oh, that could be kind of fun. I need to find a spot for this fireplace, but the movie posters could be kind of cute because they've got like a thing. They like movies. So, and some of them kind of like fit the vibes color scheme wise. See? Iconic. I don't know if I want Bob pancakes. Let me look at the Get Famous ones. Ew. We have this one hung up in the house right now. Maybe I should put that in like the yellow gen Sims room as like an ode to the old house. And it's a movie poster, so it's like double fitting. Maybe I could just use those two or something. Or I could size them down and use 3. The Grim Reaper one is cool. I think the Grim Reaper one makes sense. You know, I kind of like that. I might readjust where they are on the wall, but put them above the fireplace, size down. Yeah, we could maybe make something like that work. I think the problem that I'm facing with the fireplace is that I don't really know how to fit it like into this space in particular. Like I'm sort of struggling when it comes to the fireplace thing. But Is it not the Grim Reaper? Oh, see, I read the chat calling it the Grim Reaper, and I just went with it. I didn't look at it that closely. Chat was like, pick the Grim Reaper one! And I was like, okay, I'll pick the Grim Reaper one. I didn't really look at it. Okay. I think... Fireplace looks good there. Yeah, you say that until I put the couches in, Maisie. I don't know if it will stay, but we'll see. We will see. Because I kind of want to do them like this. Like, this was kind of what I was hoping for. And then if we do it like this, I don't really feel like the fireplace does fit there. But I don't know. I obviously don't have to use the... Maybe I can just use chairs. We do have some cute ones that came with Snowy Escape. But they're like a little bit smaller. Maybe I could find a little table to put in between them. We need space for a family movie night. Oh no. Like we're gonna have 4 kids. This is the thing. The whole point of this generation, that's like half the storyline, is like, oh, you have a weekly movie night with your kids. Like it's like a thing. So we can't have that be an afterthought. Like that has to be important to it. But use one chair with the blanket. Yeah, that would be cute to combine them if I end up using the chairs, but maybe a big basement. We don't have any space for a staircase right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I like how the 2 couches look. I know that some of you didn't, but I like how the 2 couches looked. I think it's pretty. We'll put a plant over here. Maybe I could get some cute wall lights. Snowy Escape. No. I forget how big these are before you size them up. Or before you size them down, I mean. By default, they're really big. I think those could be cool, though, as like some extra additional lighting. And in real life, you'd probably like turn off the overhead light and just leave those on in the evening, you know? You in for a lighter gray swatch? Really, Shella? Yeah, it's fun. There's so many options. Obviously for swatches and stuff like that in the game. It's pretty cool. Do you think we could keep the like big movie posters? I think we probably could. And have them be big. I don't know what to do about the fireplace situation, given the like size of this room. Because I really want to use this. I just don't feel like it fits anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. This one's cool. I wonder if we could try and use something like this outside in a bedroom. Well, yeah, we can obviously put it in bedrooms, but I would like to have a fireplace in the living space, but I wonder if I can make this one work. Switch the door to the gym. I'm not gonna put it back there. I only made this gym so small so that I could have that door specifically. And I'm not gonna put it like over here. I would change the door before I put the fireplace back there, but I don't know. We could always do like a couple chairs. And then maybe like a little table in between them or something with like a lamp. It feels kind of empty in here. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's an idea. What? Why don't you center? I'll get a plant instead. Okay, and you don't place on it. That's fine. Curtains? Yeah, we can maybe get some curtains. That might help. Let me look at the kits. Could I do a games table? Maybe. That's not a bad idea. Okay, you have to go away. It doesn't come in gray, it comes in black, so that's fun. I think that's okay though. Still looks nice. When the Jen has kids, you can throw some toys on the floor. Yeah, that's an idea. It does still feel too empty to me like that. That's the problem. I think that those chairs are a little bit small. Like, there's so many chairs that are bigger that would, like, you know? But we'll see about it. Something like that is boring. I don't know if that fits, but that's cool. Maybe I could try and use that in one of the bedrooms. Maybe a rug? Yeah, maybe an extra rug would be okay. But I struggle to find, like... I struggle when it comes to putting 2 rugs in the same room and having them, like... I don't know, look okay together sometimes. It depends on the rug that you're using, obviously, but... sometimes it's hard to combine them without them clashing. Fluffy rug is good. Yeah, we use the fuzzy rug a lot in this house. I'm not sure if it looks weird with this though. I think I want to have something a little bit, I don't know. It needs to be like, I don't think we can use the chair that has the, I just feel like does it look weird when they're like together? I don't know. I didn't want this to be pink. I think I might do it with that one. I like how that looks. No, it looks good. Maybe. White swatch on the rug? I don't think so. I don't think I like how that looks. I think that clashes even more with the I don't know. I think it clashes with the blanket when you do that. So, okay. Let me think about potentially putting some like books or something on this table. We will see. We have a chess table outside. So I'm not going to put a chess table there, I don't think. I don't really want to have another one. Is there a black swatch on the rug? You want me to make it even darker? That's the darkest gray that it comes in. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking about maybe the... I don't know, maybe like one of the magazines from the mosquito pack. Something like that on the coffee table might be kind of cute. Even like the default color scheme is kind of cool. It's very fancy. E and Crit and Faith and Lucky and Salt and Dot and Jamie. Thank you, Avita, as well with the subs. And hey, Katie, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. I'm currently building a new house for my Not So Berry challenge. And struggling. It's always hard to furnish these builds that, I don't know, that I'm planning on playing in because I put a lot of pressure on them in my head. So bear with me. Okay, maybe a lamp in the corner. Not that lamp though, because that one's ugly. I don't like that one. If it were taller, maybe I'd like it better. No. Honestly, maybe this one. I know it kind of blocks the poster. But like, maybe that's okay. I think I like it. I think the lamp helps. I think this is a cozy room. I feel like I might try and put in a few more, like, I guess little decorative things. Like maybe if there were a tiny bed for whatever pet we will end up having by the time we get here. it's a family movie night. The dog needs a place to sit too, or the cat, or whoever it ends up being. I mean, they won't sit there. They never sleep in the bed, but we can pretend. There's also like a really cute blanket basket from both Eco Lifestyle and Cottage Living, but I don't know. And that fits the vibes of like this, oh, it's like cold outside, and then, you know, we'll sit there with it or whatever. I'm gonna look at Eco Lifestyle first. The Eco Lifestyle one is smaller. Oops. And then the Cottage Living one is bigger, but the Cottage Living one has maybe less likely to have swatches that match. I don't know. Oh, no, that's okay. I actually like that way better. Maybe we could just fill that in, like use it to fill up like this whole corner. I think that seems nice. Okay, and then also there's like the little, from Tiny Living. I know I like always put this on coffee tables, but I'm gonna do it again, I'm sorry. I just really like how this, ooh. I just really like how that looks. I like the candles, I like the plant and the books. Like, I just think it's nice. I think this room is nice. I feel like it's okay. I think it matches like the rest of the house too. Okay, let's do the main bedroom. Oh no, this is gonna be difficult, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to use this. Oh, thanks, X, I appreciate that. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thank you so much. Okay. Liz, people were saying earlier that the pack sale, it's, from what people were saying in my chat, it supposedly ends on November 1st. So, I guess till the end of the month. I hate you, you ruined my life. Oh, Dream, I'm so sorry. You good, buddy? If that's true, I'm terribly sorry that I had that impact on your life, and I hope that you can forgive me. Okay. I don't know what color I want to use. I guess this one is simple. Can we get like a more interesting rug though? What did I do? I don't know. It was their first message. They're probably just trolling, but you know me. Okay. No, I don't like that. Maybe like one of these could be cool. I think I like how that looks. The high school pack is not on sale. That doesn't surprise me. Usually the most recent expansion pack doesn't go on sale. They put like sales on the other expansion packs and stuff, but they usually the like new packs, like how that one just came out, usually they don't go on sale so quickly. It's annoying because it's like maybe you only want that one. It'll go on sale eventually, but yeah, they don't usually put the like newest pack on sale very soon after it comes out. But there are luckily a lot of pretty solid expansion packs for The Sims 4, so. Yeah, the Star Wars pack went on sale really soon after it came out. That one was certainly an exception to the rule. Star Wars had a real quick sale, which makes me laugh a lot. But yeah, that one went on sale really soon after it released. I think because nobody was buying it. But obviously people are buying the high school pack, so I doubt they'll put that one on sale straight away. Okay. You may have splurged on a few sale packs. I love that. I hope that you have fun playing them. Treat yourself, you know? Okay. I like the idea of the curtains. This is becoming a little bit more of like a black color scheme than the original gray color scheme that I was going for. So We might want to try and up the gray accents in here. I just use a lot of black furniture, but maybe we could get some like, maybe there's some gray, or maybe if there was a lighter rug. No, oh, there's a darker rug though, yikes. Colors, gray, okay. How about this little werewolf sticker? Just out of nowhere, we put like a werewolf sticker on the wall. Why not? Or a cake on the wall. Scary void critter. Bowling. Oh, this is cool. I like that painting. That's a nice piece of artwork. Maybe that'll be good for us. I wonder if we could try and like do a little switch of where the bedroom furniture goes. I'm not sure if this like looks better or worse or not, but maybe if we did it like this, we could have more space. No, I think it's worse. Put it back. It was better before, Simsie. You ruined it. What do we put over here? I don't know. Okay, this sim, oh, they're supposed to be into singing. So they'll need a microphone. That's something. Does this one from, yeah, it should work the same. I guess a mirror might be useful. But let me look at some of the Snowy Escape stuff too, in case there's like, because maybe we could use like the, you know how there's like the skis with the stuff hanging off of them? Maybe that could be a fun decoration to use. Oh, well, maybe not in this adult's bedroom. We can put that in a kid's room though, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Liz, Christine, Kelsey, thank you all for the subs. All right. Those boards from Parenthood. Oh, that's true. That's also an idea. Oh, we also have these like soap products. Is that silly? Maybe. They look a little bit funny in there. There's a second one. Well, we also have this one, yeah, but I put this downstairs. So I was just trying to think about like other options that might be different, but use a soap wall by sinks. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't really use that item very often. I probably should try and use it more. There's some cool like dividers, and we got this bar thing. I don't know if we need to use any of the Snowy Escape stuff in here. We have like actual ski items. We could always even put that kind of thing like in the front if our Sims end up actually getting into it. We can try and embrace it, but I'm trying to figure out what's the chair in the middle of the room. Okay, so I'm not done, Angie. I'm not done decorating. We were sort of thinking about putting that in a different room, and then I thought it might look cool in this room, so I just put it up here for a sec so that we could save it. And I haven't figured it out where we're gonna put it yet. People are so funny. It's all a work in progress, you know? If there's something really odd like that going on in my build, it's probably because I'm not done yet, you know? I understand you come in and you're like, what is that? Why would you do that? But it's probably just because I'm not done with it yet, you know? Okay, let me look at the Snowy Escape stuff again. I mean, always like a table could be good. The problem is, I feel like this, I feel like the placement of that door is kind of throwing off what I feel I can add, you know? I need this microphone though. That's like a necessity. No way around that. Never seen my streams before? Hey, Carl, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Why is everyone mentioning Gerald? Who's Gerald? Gerald's a sim from my YouTube Legacy Challenge, a series that I do on my YouTube channel. He's dead. He was like big into snowboarding and such, and then how do I say this? He didn't get the chance to pursue his passions because lilsimsie fed him to a cow plant. You know? So that would be why everyone keeps bringing him up. Especially today as we are building in Mount Komorebi, which Gerald would have left. So. You monster. Blue's new fiance reminds you of Gerald, really? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I can see it. I can see it. Anyway, so Gerald. What a guy, am I right? What about like if we had a longer mirror? You know? Is this Graves' room? Yeah, it will be. I guess the other thing that I need to keep in mind is the fact that Grave has the slob trait, but their future spouse is going to have the neat trait. That's a rule. So, like, would Graves' room be dirty? Or would it be neat? You know, I tried to make his bathroom a little bit dirty. Can make half of it messy. Oh, that's true. Like your IRL bedroom? Yeah, maybe. We could have like parts of it be a little bit messier and parts of it not. His side messy. Okay, what side of the bed do you think is Gerald's? Maybe this side? I kind of like that idea. Maybe slightly tilt the rug. Oh, I can't bring myself to do that. That's real like 2017 lilsimsie era of lived-in bedrooms, and I can't go back there to the randomly tilted rugs. Did I say Gerald? Did I say Gerald's room? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what I did? Is that why you're all laughing at me? I misspoke. I meant Grave. Everybody's talking about Gerald. You've been talking about Gerald constantly. Don't act so surprised. Everybody keeps saying Gerald's name. It makes sense that I would say the wrong thing because everybody keeps talking about him. Leave me alone. Okay, there's like a really nice pile of bedroom mess from high school years that we could maybe try and fit in. So, emphasis on mess from high school years. I think that he can still get into the bed though. So we'll have that side be messy. Maybe. Perhaps. There's also like, say yes to the mess. This pile of more laundry. Maybe I'll pile it up. Okay. It's growing on me. Snowy Escape. I want to see like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. But maybe we could put like this, and then there's like more of a reason to have this thing here. I don't know. Can they even get into the bed like that? They can walk. Can they walk over this now, or can you still not walk over it? Because that really changes the... You think so? Yes? Okay. They couldn't walk over it originally, but I wasn't sure if they changed it or not. I guess if they can't and we have issues in gameplay, we can just change it. That would be fine, you know? Okay. I'll probably come back to this, and then maybe I'll get a big chair. A chair full of discarded clothes. I like that idea. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, is we could get a chair. We could even go back to the one that I wanted originally. And then we could put like, oh, I don't like how that looks. The problem is, I feel like I can't get it in a spot that doesn't look silly in the room. But we can try and put some more laundry under it. Laundry under it. Pile on top of it. You know? The laundry chair that is floating. Yikes. Okay. The laundry chair. You know it, you love it. You've probably been there. It's perfect. No. Maybe I could just use this. That's fine. That has messed up shadows too. Oh my god. You just did yours? Did your laundry? Nice. Impressive. I am proud of you. It is tough when you have a bunch of clean clothes. It's tough to stay on top of it, especially if it like keeps piling up, you know? So we've all been there. Okay, that room is a bit darker than I would like it to be, so I might add an extra ceiling light. Okay, I like that because we have the dirty side and the clean side for my slob sim and the neat sim. The neat sim's gonna be miserable. Oh, they're gonna hate that. Okay, so this room, well, actually, maybe I'll have this room belong to the future but currently non-existent child. And this room will belong to Graves' sister, Storm. At least for now. That is my plan. Is there any cool, like, interesting gray wallpaper patterns that we could use? Perhaps? There's some that are kind of fun. There's ghosts. That's always an option. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is an option. What if, wait. This could be interesting, besties. This could be interesting. Let's think about this. An interesting but gray double bed. Okay, this one, not exactly what I was envisioning, but that's always an option. There's some like more simple ones too. Doesn't Paranormal have one? Yeah, but I always use that wallpaper. It'd be fun to try and use a different one like this that we don't use as often. You know? That's always an option. Need a plainer bed? Yeah, I agree. Again, we're just holding off for some options. I don't want to use this one because I already used it. That doesn't work. Well, we could try and give her like a less modern vibe. This has like a little bit of blue accents, which could be kind of cute. I don't know. High school years? Maybe. We can look at based on pack instead of based on color. Sometimes they're tagged weird. Obviously, there's like this one, but that's not really, doesn't fit the wallpaper. I don't like this bed. Oh, no. No, no, no. This one's like kind of plain. It has like some gold accents. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, Christine, that's a really good call out. Because in case somebody asked, but that language command that says please speak English in like, you know, as many languages as we can fit, it's out of character, so we physically cannot add more sentences to it. Despite our attempts to and how much we would like to, we can't add any more languages to it because it's completely out of characters. It's like maxed out. So, would love to make it have more, but unfortunately, Moobot and Twitch chat said no. Okay, I think I don't like any of these. Oh my god. This build is so much more difficult than I thought it was going to be. It's like really getting to me today. What color is the next gen? It's plum. The next generation is plum, which will be kind of fun. Okay. And then we can maybe get like a sort of cute little plant on one side. I don't really like I think part of it is the bed being there. I feel like it kind of doesn't work. But I don't really want to put it against the wall. It doesn't fit. It's the gray. It's just dreary after a while. Yeah, it's definitely tough that it's all gray. I'm trying to make it fun though. Obviously it's the whole point of the challenge, so it's okay. It's okay. This has a little bit of blue in it, which is kind of fun. No. Oh, hey, Snap, you want to come hang out with us? Okay, let me move the plant. I think it's fun. Obviously, a lot of people really don't like it because they've made it very clear that they don't like that it's gray, but that's the whole point of the challenge, so it's okay. Maybe different wallpaper. Melissa, I really like the wallpaper, so I'm gonna, oh, the cat's on the desk. I didn't even hear her jump up. I like the wallpaper a lot, so Snap, I can't see my screen. You can sit on my lap if you want, but don't just stand straight in front of the screen because then I can't really see it. Okay. Maybe. She's blocking everything. I feel like it's so tight. So tight. It's not helping. Maybe if we did it like no, like this, and we tried to scoot it over a little bit. I think I would like that. I think that's cool. And then I forget what else this sim is interested in. I think she was interested in art, maybe. I don't know. We can make it so she's interested in art, though. Singing? No, that's the heir. The heir is interested in singing. It's his sister whose room we're doing right now. So that's what we're not like 100% sure on, is what the sister liked. I think giving an easel is kind of cool. Okay. I don't know. I want to get a desk. I would like for it to be like a kind of light gray. This is from Cats and Dogs. So there should be a matching swatch on the Cats and Dogs desk, I think. No, there's not. Because why would there be? That would just make Too much sense. Cool. Cool. Okay. Bold of you to assume that there would be matching swatches in the same pack. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking in assuming that the pack would come with swatches that match each other. That was just silly of me, wasn't it? Seasons desk? There's a bunch of desks, but I need it to be the right color swatch, so. This one is kind of black and white. There isn't like a light gray. And that easel is from university, by the way, in case I saw somebody ask. That also comes in white, but not gray. I mean, we can just do this one instead. I don't really care, to be honest. Gray. This house is like really getting to me. I don't know what it is. The not so berry houses are so difficult for me to do. I think I just put a lot of pressure on myself when it's a house that I'm going to be playing in, so it's harder than usual for these. I think the blue little accent is cool. I like that little touch. Maybe we could put like... Yeah, the Sim's name is Storm. Sorry, in case you had forgotten. The Sim's name is Storm that's gonna live here in this room. And Storm's brother is named Grave, and he is the heir of the Legacy Challenge. Okay. Just put gray decor on top of the desk? Yeah, we will. It's okay to still want to have a gray desk. Obviously, I understand that it might not work out for us, but I still wanted it to be good. I'm just gonna sit here and complain about it, even though I know there's solutions. Can Storm have the sad cloud mirror? Yeah, I like that. I think she might have that now. But we can get it back. Maybe she won't have this anymore, and we'll really embrace this sad cloud mirror business. I do like it. We can make like a fake vanity almost, I guess. Using like some of these things, and we could put some makeup on it. Yeah, that desk is from the high school pack. It's pretty cute, right? There's some cute decor from the high school pack also. High school pack. Okay. Does this come in gray? No. It comes in white though. So that's fine. How about this? Do you come in gray? No, but you come in black. And that's actually, you know what, that's better. And then we can look at the Parenthood stuff too. White is just light gray? Yeah, I know. The thing is, obviously, like, we can so easily use, like, white and black in this, and we totally are. But I feel like it's almost too easy because everything has a white and a black swatch. So I'm also, like, at the same time looking for things that are specifically gray on purpose with the intention of it maybe fitting in a little bit better. But obviously we can mix in some white and black. Totally matches. Even if we were doing like a greenhouse, we could use a bunch of white and black, like it would be fine. Okay. You can't just have everything be the exact same color, you know? That just doesn't work out. It just doesn't make sense. All right, you can have a laptop, I guess. I haven't furnished Honey's room yet. No, Matt, we have not done that. Lighting, colors, gray. What do you got for me? There's a lamp. I had to lift my water bottle up so high because my cat is laying across my desk and I didn't want to like set it back down on her face. But okay, that'll work. And then I guess, will Honey's room be yellow? Yeah, it will. And the future kids, like this room will be purple. I don't know if I'm even gonna furnish it. I guess we could furnish like a baby's room or something if we wanted to, but we don't actually have any kids yet, so we don't necessarily need to. Okay, bye, Snap. But yeah, we furnished the like rooms belonging to each generation, the like color from that generation, if that makes sense, you know? Are you serious? She's clawing on the chair. You literally have a cat scratching post right there. There is a scratching post right there. That's the first time she's done that. There is a scratching post right next to me for the intention of her not using this. Oh my god. Panda, Maya, W, and Rosa, and Zoe, and Twisted, thank you for the subs. Now what is she doing? Chaos. Alright, let's try and do this yellow bedroom. Colors, yellow. The world belongs to Snap? Yeah, apparently. Okay, so this is like the previous gen's bedroom. Obviously, their kid is gonna be like the adult main owner of the house. But I still want to have a nice bedroom for the previous gen. Just, it's gonna be yellow. If you think it looks out of place, don't care. This is my challenge and my game. I'm gonna do it how I want to, okay? But yeah, just want to get that out of the way before anything starts. Oh, this will be nice, actually. This will be really easy to do it. Maybe if we get like a pretty and light rug. It's supposed to look out of place a little bit, yeah. Exactly. That's kind of what we're going for. Well, we're not going for out of place, but we're going for yellow room in the gray house because it belongs to the yellow sim. And then once we have the kids, they'll have purple rooms in the gray house, you know. That's just kind of how we do the challenge. Oh, really, Floppy? You're also building a Not So Berry house right now? That's pretty fun. I don't really love any of these swatches on these rugs. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not like super into this. I'm not really 100% on any of it. No, the sword painting's not CC. It's actually a swatch on the movie posters from Get Famous. We used to have that in our yellow house, so I thought we could use it in this one. Bumblehorse, it's not a US thing. The question was about like cats going outside and stuff. In a lot of places, it's like really common for cats to go outside and roam freely, and in some places, it's like required to even adopt a cat and things like that. In reality, it's actually bad for cats to do that because cats are really bad for the ecosystem. They're like a super invasive species. They kill like where I live, like all the birds and lizards and stuff, and they don't have any predators, and obviously it's dangerous because they could get hurt while they're out. So it's actually not good for cats to go outside. A lot of people think like, oh, they deserve to explore, they're cats, but it's dangerous and not so good for the ecosystem. But obviously in a lot of countries, it's really common and sometimes, in some cases, like I said, required to let your cats roam outside. But anyway, it's not necessarily like an American thing to not do that. A lot of Americans still do, but it's not good too. So I don't really know if I want to use that or not. I think I will though. Not like that in Norway at all. Not like that, like they're not predators in Norway. Because they still are. It just might not be a commonly held belief. I'm not trying to argue about it or anything. I'm just saying a fact. But again, a lot of places, like sometimes like in the UK, if you wanted to adopt a cat from a shelter, they'll like make you prove that you're gonna let them play outside. Okay. It also might not be allowed where you live to let your cats outside, but all sort of just depends where you're from. I don't like any of these rugs. Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of times, if wherever you are, like where you are, there might be predators for the cats, like foxes, maybe, I don't know, God forbid, an alligator or something, like, so, coyotes, yeah, stuff like that. But I have to promise not to let them out here. Yeah, it's really interesting how different it is in so many places, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put, I think, the bed in the corner over here. I will put a dresser somewhere over here. I don't really know which one. I think I like that one though. It's kind of cozy looking. And then, I don't know. Yeah, Snap spends a lot of time on my enclosed patio, my screened-in patio. So she has a great time sitting out there on her patio. It basically is her patio, but she doesn't go out, so. In California, they make you sign that the cat is not going to be outside because of coyotes. That makes sense. Catio, exactly. Exactly. I wonder if I could actually get, maybe I could try and get this over here. I don't know how I want to organize this bedroom. I'm sort of struggling, in case you couldn't tell. I am sort of struggling with the plans for this bedroom. I might put that somewhere else. Oh, this will be good on this wall, actually. Okay. And then this can just go over here. And then we'll get a lamp. That seems like a nice, you know? Okay. X and Polio and Sarah, thank you for the subs and stuff. Thank you so much. Okay. I was thinking about maybe trying to use this somewhere, but I think I kinda, I don't know what to put around it. Yeah, no, a lot of people haven't seen that wall art before. I've been getting a lot of questions about it. That is actually a swatch on the movie posters from, that's a swatch on the movie posters that came with Get Famous. It doesn't look like a movie poster on first glance, so a lot of people think that it's just like a painting, but it is actually one of the swatches on the movie posters. Which is maybe why you haven't seen it, because there's so many swatches on those, like how would you have, you know? But yes, indeed, it is one of those swatches. There's a lot more like black furniture in here. Or, well, there's, I guess, literally just the black painting is what I meant to say. I want to get some more black accents is what I meant. Okay. Let's see. Do the Sims have clothes in their color in the challenge? Well, Liz, that's what I do. That's how I play. But the beauty of a challenge like this is that it's really totally up to you. You don't have to, like, be as, you know, picky about the, like, color aspect of the challenge as maybe I am when I play. You can totally just play it how you would like. And do what you think is fun when you actually do the challenge yourself, if you wanted to do the challenge yourself. You don't need to do it like they have to wear the color of their generation, you know, like you can do whatever. But I tend to do that because I sort of think it's fun. But again, that's not like a requirement by any means. Just play however you'd like. Dream home decorator. So this sim was previously in the astronaut career. They obviously are part of the yellow gen of Not So Berry. They have like the handiness skill and the logic skill. So I kind of want to do some of those things. There's also a bunch of items that we have to bring with us from the old house that I need to kind of think about leaving space for. Like I could put some maybe photos up in here and things like that that might help like fill it in, I guess. But we don't want to like fill up everything without leaving some space for the rest of the furniture. Okay, I like that. Let's go furnish a purple nursery for the future plum baby that is not currently born nor anywhere near to being born. Yeah, we could put our simmies in there or something. You know, we have a bunch of shelves that we can get. There's a lot of really cute purple things. That's exciting. Maybe, wait, before I do that, surfaces. There's a snowy escape shelf. Let me see. I don't know if the snowy escape shelf is gonna work. It might be a little bit too big. Although we could maybe use this one for some of our Simmy capsules, and then we can put some of the family photos there. I'm gonna need space in here for like my alien. Like we need to just kind of leave some space for us to come back and add our home decorations. We need to leave some space in there for the stuff. What capsules? The Simmy capsules, like the things that the little figurines you can get from the vending machines in Snowy Escape. Okay. Let's see. The bassinet situation is unfortunate, to say the least. But that's okay. Base game? No. I don't like them. This one, maybe we could try and make this one work. This one's new. Oh, that's sort of purple. We could always use just like the plain swatch too, because of course that swatch has like some scratches on it. But that might be okay. I kind of like it. I don't really want to use those curtains. Is there like... There's a purple on these, yes, but I don't like it. So, that's annoying. Oh, there's purple on that. It's a different shade as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It's like all these different colors that we're trying to mix and match together. It's tough. It is tough. I haven't saved in ages. Oh my gosh. Av and Quinn and Flash and Polio and Sarah and Ann and Panda and Maya, thank you for the subs and stuff. Was decorating hard for you with the plum gen? I think so far, it depends. Honestly, it partially depends on the age that we're trying to decorate for too. Like so far, the hardest building that I've done for Not So Berry was trying to do the nursery and like toddler and kids rooms for the gray gen. More so the toddler and nursery rooms than the kids rooms. Kids rooms have a little bit more stuff. But I had a really hard time trying to make like a gray themed baby's room. Like that was really, really tough for me to try and do. It just was not going how I wanted it to when I was trying to decorate it. No, the polka dots are a wallpaper, Monkey. It's a wallpaper. They aren't like a sticker or anything. It's a base game one as well. So you should have it if you've got the game. Put that there. The fancy crib is from Werewolves. It's a new one. New-ish, because it just came out with the Werewolves pack, but it's pretty cute. Maybe we could decorate with, like, maybe I could put the toddler bed in here too. Just like kind of in advance. Oh, that's really cute, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, it's from the werewolves pack, which explains the scratches. Yes. Oh, this is actually probably better though for the purple. We could probably decorate like with the toddler bed too, just so that we don't have to change it again when the kid ages up. We don't even need this right now. Like the kid, there's not a kid. There is no kid. My sim doesn't even have a partner. Like there is no kid. We're not quite there yet. So we don't really need this, but we're decorating it in advance just so we're ready. And also so the house isn't empty. Like we don't want to leave an empty room. But in case you're like, whoa, when did we get a kid? We don't have a kid. There is no kid. There is not, at this current moment, any sort of child that will be living in this room. So, I like this light purple though. I think it's pretty. Oh my god, what if we got this little like to the moon lamp because their grandparent is like I was gonna say a spaceshipper. No, an astronaut. Because their grandparent is an astronaut, they could have like a little purple rocket ship. That would be cute. This room is purple, Jasper. So with the Not So Berry challenge, this generation is gray. Their parent was yellow, so their parents' room is yellow. And then their kids will be purple, so the kids' room is purple. And their sibling is also part of the gray gen, so their sibling's room is gray. But that's why we did this. That's sort of the idea, if that makes sense. Okay, we will run out of money, so we need to be a bit careful. Because we will run out. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to yawn. Sorry. Blame Taylor Swift. It's her fault. Okay. I think... Do I give them proper housing or do I send them out of the world? No, I usually give them a house. The Sims that I'm like no longer playing with, I usually give them a house and stuff. The past siblings and everything. I'm gonna give them a few little toys. I like to just put a few little random toys by the dollhouse, because it's fun to like pretend that they were playing with those dolls in the dollhouse. At least I find it fun to pretend that. Maybe I won't put a bassinet and I'll just decorate it like a toddler's room for now, just for fun. And then we can always like add to it, obviously. You know? If they make an infant's pack, do you think they'll be as annoying to take care of as toddlers? Well, I don't think it's going to be a pack. It's going to be an update. They've confirmed it's going to be an update. But when they do the just to I don't mean to like nitpick your language, but just to clarify, like they're not going to charge for them. It's going to be free. It's going to be free, and they probably will be maybe even more annoying to take care of than toddlers. Unfortunately, they'll probably be even more annoying. The bassinet was cute, Arch. Yeah, we're gonna use it when the kid's a baby. I just don't know if it makes sense to have the toddler bed and the bassinet. So I'm not gonna make myself use both. I like this giraffe. I think that's cute. Okay. Okay. The Sims gave you a deluxe upgrade while you were in CAS? Oh, really? Did they give out a deluxe upgrade to people that that already had the Sims 4? Is that what they did? That's super cool. That's definitely a fun surprise. You didn't have the deluxe version? That's so interesting. I don't mean to be like, why didn't you buy it? But it's just interesting because obviously you like stream The Sims for a living. So I'm surprised you didn't have the deluxe version. But I'm glad that you've got it now. You stole Tony's account? Wow. And Tony had no deluxe version? I think she had deluxe and not digital deluxe. What's the difference? It's like barely a difference. Yeah, there's a couple random items that you probably don't need. So don't feel like you need to go out and buy it if you don't have it. I'm not trying, that's not the point I'm trying to make. Don't feel like you need to go buy the deluxe version if you don't have it. Unless you like have seen it and you're certain you want the stuff. Deluxe has the burger cake, digital has more like the animal hats. Oh yeah, that's so weird. The deluxe, see there's like a hamburger cake, there's a couple things in Cass. And then there's like some animal hats in Cass, there's like a tiki bar. There's a few like kind of random items. What's up with them making multiple versions? A bunch of games do the whole deluxe thing. It's not just The Sims, like a bunch of games do that. It's kind of weird. Okay. I do think the purple, this light purple, fits in really well with the gray. I will say that much. I think it works pretty well with what we've got going on so far. Okay, so what if we tried to use like this fireplace item with a couple of couches instead? You know, how much does deluxe cost? I don't know how much the upgrade costs. I don't know how much it costs now specifically because the game is free. So I don't know. Someone in chat might know, but I'm not sure. Maybe the Desert Luxe stuff. Maybe the Desert Luxe couch or whatever could be a nice touch. I feel like this is weird. It doesn't fit with what I'm going for. It was better before. This is the thing. I want to use this fireplace, but like it was better before when I had the fire pit with the chairs around it, you know? I think I just want to use this because I haven't before. And it's like from the pack, you know? Like, so now's a good time to try and fit it in. But if we can't get it to fit, like, that's okay. It's not that deep. Maybe we could put it there. It's so pretty. I do like it. Move it further from the stairs so it's not so much. It's hard to feel, I don't know, I don't want to put it too tight. I think this is okay. I think that's okay. The last thing I wanted to do was maybe like, and we shouldn't spend too much more money than this. We have more than this amount of money. Like, we won't be out of money if we spend this, but we shouldn't spend too much more than this. But what's that fence from? This is from the back, or the Perfect Patio Stuff Pack. This fence. You confuse me, Simsie, truly? Why? What did I do now? I'm scared. This save does have a fire toilet, yeah. This house doesn't have it in it though. Not yet at least, because we have to like get the Sims in and stuff before we do that. But I'm gonna stick it, I think I'm gonna stick it on the gallery now. Oh, it's so gray. It's like all one color. That's what we signed up for. That's what we signed up for. This is a 4-bedroom. Nope, I need to check again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. Okay. Okay. Come on, back up. Gray, not so berry house. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. I built this for Gen 4 of the Not So Berry Challenge. Graves for the house name. We can't name it that. We gotta make this reasonable for people to actually play it, Christine. When we put our graves in there, then we can add a silly name like that. Where are the graves going? They're gonna go across the front of the house. I have like a whole, once it uploads, I'll show you. We have like all of this space. So I think I'm gonna line up all the graves there. And I guess if they have to continue like down the side and maybe filling in the driveway, we can do that too. But it's gonna be like everywhere. That is my plan. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Asa and Mark and Luna and OG and 97 and Pebble, thank you for the resubs. I should have gone back. I need to show you. I need to do a tour. I don't know why I loaded out of it. That was silly of me. Hang on. Let me come back. No, the mailbox isn't off. Well, that mailbox is off the lot, Melanin. It like put itself there. The actual mailbox is one of the wall mailboxes from Snowy Escape. It's like by the front door. So you might not see it because it's like on the wall. But there is a mailbox that glitched off the lot, yeah. Our mailbox is right here. So we do have a mailbox. I couldn't click on it to like get it back, so I gave up. I could probably delete it. Like, wait. Destroy object, yeah. But it put itself off the lot and I couldn't click on it to put it back. Okay, so here's the front. We have like a little driveway. And then we have like the trash cans and a bike and stuff. The person said that I confused them, said, "You're just a perplexing person, no other reason. Keep on slaying." What does that mean? This is gonna keep me up at night. Okay. Anyway, so we got like a little driveway with a fake car. And then in the backyard, I put like a little fire pit. We have like a fancy telescope. We also have like my piranha pond so I can murder Sims, some gardening stuff, swing sets, grill, fireplace, chess table, outdoor table. It's lovely. And then inside, we've got like kind of a little entryway right here. If you go straight, it takes you into the kitchen and the dining room space. We've got this kitchen right here, which I think turned out really nice. And then we have this little dining room area. Don't worry, we have a dog bowl. There's also like a hall bathroom down here. And this is where the previous Jen's bedroom's gonna be. Like the grandparents' room basically is gonna be here. And then this is the main living room. In this generation, the Sim is gonna be like in the athlete career. They like singing, they like movies, they like fitness. And they're supposed to have like a movie night with their family a lot. And so we have like some movie posters and kind of a big TV living room area to be like ready for the movie nights, basically. This is their little gym space, and there's a bathroom off the gym as well, which should help. And then upstairs, we have like a little hallway with a computer, and then we have the Gray Jen's sister's room. So she'll move out eventually, and it'll become a kid's room. But this is her room for now. This is a kid's room that's for the purple gen, because like the Gray Gen's kids are Gen 5, so they're the purple gen. So we made like a purple toddler's room. There isn't actually any kids yet. We haven't had any babies, but we decorated it as if we did. We don't actually need that room yet though. And then in this room, this is the like primary suite. The storyline for this Sim also is that they have the slob trait and their future spouse has to have the neat trait. And so I thought it'd be funny to have like a half like messy room and half clean room, with the idea of like, oh, you know, their separate sides are separate. So they have like their separate spaces, and the bathroom's kind of messy too, the ensuite, and this is like another hall bathroom. So and that's the thing. That's the plan. I think it's turning out pretty cute. I'm excited about it. For those of you that are maybe like unfamiliar with the Not So Berry Challenge, I wrote it like 5 years ago with my friend Zoe. The whole idea was that each generation was like a color theme. And what we kind of did was we picked like that gen. So the first gen, we call it the mint gen, but it's kind of green because we gave like all mint or green traits. So they're like a vegetarian and materialistic, and like the trait icons like fit the color scheme of the generation. And then like going off of those traits, so like with the Gray Gen, slob and active, like they're kind of gray or like black and white basically. Then like we sort of wrote a storyline based on like who their parents were and what their traits are and like what makes sense. And so this generation, like their parents were really busy, like always working all the time, and like not super family oriented kind of. And so with this generation, they're trying to do the opposite. They're like trying to intentionally have like family movie nights and like stuff like that. That was kind of the idea that we had behind it. But that's what the challenge is, and that's why the rules are the way that they are. It was sort of like picking color scheme traits and then writing a storyline around it. So, but yeah, me and Zoe, always simming, wrote the Not So Berry challenge. So, but yeah, they were color coded traits. Yeah, that was the whole idea. So like the yellow gen has like the clumsy trait, and because it's yellow. So, and then obviously it all kind of, the storyline works out because we wrote it based on the traits. But anyway, it's fun. It's fun. I'm proud of it. So, what made you think of the name? So at the time, berry sims were like really trendy. I know a lot of you probably weren't around for that, but berry sims, which are like basically color themed sims like that, were really trendy. So it was kind of just a play on the berry sims. That was all. Just a play on berry sims. So we didn't think that people were gonna like it this much. Like I didn't know that people were gonna enjoy the Not So Berry challenge as much as they do and like want to play it this much. So it's kind of cool to see it like having a life of its own, you know? Because like we wrote it like for fun and like so that we could play it and thought that nobody would care. And now there's people that like come into my chat and they're like, wait, you wrote Not So Berry? Like they know Not So Berry and me separately, which is kind of interesting. So anyway, that's the reason. That is the reason. But we've got the rules in the chat. If you just Google Not So Berry, it takes you to my Tumblr where the rules are. So, it's kind of fun. You're playing it for the first time right now? Nice, that's cool. Yeah, there's rules for it, Lucy. They're on my Tumblr. Again, if you just Google Not So Berry, they'll come up. They're also in my chat, so. Anyway, that is the Not So Berry challenge, and this is my house for the gray gen. No, yeah, it was ages ago, Hannah. I was still in high school when I wrote the challenge. I was in high school when we wrote the Not So Berry challenge. So, it has been a very, very long time. Oh my god. Hey, friend, just so you know, if you get banned, it's probably best to not talk about it when you come back. So I unbanned you, and you should have gotten a notification with a reason for why you were unbanned. So you'll read what I wrote there in your notifications, okay? But it's probably best to not bring it up and like draw attention to it, you know? But you do get a reason for the unban. So I explained why you were banned and why I was unbanning you in that notification that you should have gotten. It'll be like a notification from lilsimsie's mods, except it was me. I wrote it. So lilsimsie's mods don't do the ban appeals. lilsimsie does the ban appeals. But anyway. I'm pretty proud of this house. I do think that it's like very gray from the outside, like almost to a fault, but that was the goal. That was what we were trying to do. Do you think it would have been better if I had done like, oh no. It's too late, I put it on the gallery. Well, once I actually move the Sims in here, it'll all be good. It'll all be good and well. People are ridiculous in ban appeals. Oh yeah. It's really interesting the approaches that people take, because it's half like, let's split it into thirds. A third of them are like, I didn't do anything wrong. What's wrong with you? Stupid mods, die. No, that's two separate groups. There's like people that'll be like, I didn't do anything wrong. Why did you ban me? People that are like, I hope that you die, stupid rotten mods. Like there's those two groups. And then there's like the genuine people that apologize. It's fast. Or there's like the, oh, my brother wrote that. My dog typed that. Like, okay. My uncle got onto my laptop and he called you ugly. It wasn't me. Right, okay. So they'll like make up some like random excuse. They'll blame somebody else, that kind of thing. Or they'll like double down with the reason they got banned in the first place and type something extra nasty. Like sometimes even nastier than what got them banned in the first place. Like, I don't know. People don't use the my dog typed that as a ban excuse very often, April, but they do that all the time in chat. I see it with like their hamster. They'll like type like some weird keyboard slam that's not really a keyboard slam because there's like a word in it. And then they'll be like, oh my god, my hamster walked across my keyboard and they typed soup. Oh, that's so weird. Can't believe my hamster did that. Right. Your hamster typed a sentence by accident. They don't get banned for that, obviously. It's just funny that they do that, but that kind of thing happens a lot. I don't know. Like, when my cat types on my keyboard, it's like she's laying on one specific key because she sleeps like behind my keyboard a lot, and so she'll put like her paw on like the 0 key, and it just like it's like 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, and it just keeps going until I move her hand, you know. So but anyway people are interesting. But you'd be so surprised how often they'll be like, no, that was my brother that did that. Like, they'll come back and be like, it's almost always 100% a lie. Like, sometimes if they've been normal forever, for ages, and there's just one bad message, maybe I'll believe you. But like, if they typed in my chat 10 times and 5 of them were them typing nasty things, like, do I really need to unban you because you say your brother did it? Like, there's no evidence of you being normal prior to this, you know? Like, if one of your first like 5 messages is weird, I don't need to let you stay here, you know? Like, I think that's such a, I don't get why they don't understand that. like you can be a little bit more lenient with a person who's like always in your stream, always normal, has 100 messages in their history, versus somebody who typed a weird thing in their 3rd message, you know? Because I don't trust you. You're scary and a troll. But anyway. Anyway, Twitch is interesting. The people that do these things are fascinating to me. What happens when you get banned? Well, Green, you don't need to worry about it. I promise you won't get banned. It's really hard to get banned. You have to try to get banned, and I don't think you're gonna do that. But when you get banned, it'll pop up, it'll like block off the chat to you. You can't see the chat anymore, and it'll say you've been banned from lilsimsie's chat, so you can't read it. And then after 24 hours, you can appeal. So you can type in a ban appeal and apologize. Or in some people's case, be extra nasty to me in their final chance to send me a message. But anyway, what happened? Oh, nothing. We're just talking about bans. Nothing happened in particular, though. Nothing big. So it's all fascinating. None of your messages are normal because most of them are giveaway entries. Oh, Rosie, I see that kind of thing all the time. I look at people's chat history, not people who get banned, but just like in general, and I can tell that they like are majorly lurkers because they must watch stream a lot, just not type a lot, which I relate to because I don't type in Twitch chats very often either. But I can tell that they're like majorly lurkers because their chat history will be like soup, cow plant, ghost, cow plant. Like, I can tell that it's like the 1-word giveaway entries because it's their whole chat history. It's really funny. But I mean, it makes sense. They watch the stream a lot, obviously, because they're there for like the whole stream, all 12 giveaways, but they like don't type otherwise because they're probably busy or, you know, whatever. And I'm the same way. I like watch streams while I'm doing stuff, so I don't really type in chat. So it looks like I'm never there, but I'm actually there the whole time. I just don't type, you know? And all the lurkers now are coming out. They're like, yep, that's me. That is exactly me. No, I'm the same way, though. I'm the same way. But, I mean, my own chat history in my chat, let me look up user lilsimsie. Let's see this, okay? All right, so that's me today saying I haven't listened to the Taylor Swift bonus tracks yet because I'm going to listen to them after stream. Then me typing !grave twice, a command. Me typing !dreamlight, a command. Me spamming a link to the Behind the Sim Summit. Okay, now I'm spamming usernames of people who won a giveaway. I'm typing ghost to enter my own giveaway. !grave again. That's my whole chat history is giveaway spam and !grave, apparently. Classic. It's !graves now. We changed it, but that says how many graves that we have in our Not So Berry challenge. I'll show you the Sims we built this house for. It's perfect. But anyway, obviously I don't type in my own chat very often because I'm busy streaming. But anyway. The commands, they time out, by the way. They only work every 30 seconds. So when everyone types it at once, it doesn't work. But it'll probably whisper you with the number, though. So you can probably see it that way. But anyway, I too am a lurker on Twitch. I don't type very much, so I'm with you, chat. We're all the same. All right. Let me show you my graves. I know you want to see them. Okay. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you don't need a follow age command, Doom, because when you click on your own username in chat, it'll tell you how long you've been following for. But here's how many graves I have. So we're gonna line these up like in the front yard. I don't know if I'll have enough space, but we'll try. Oh no, the 74 isn't a joke. No, the 74 is not a joke. That's how many there are. I don't joke around when it comes to graves in The Sims. Yeah, the wormhole is coming too. I'm gonna have to bring everything. I don't know if we'll have enough space, but we'll try. We'll try. But this is like another example of a Not So Berry house, how you can tell in here. This is the previous generation, so like the whole house is yellow, but then there's like the gray bedroom for the gray gen sim. Does that make sense? And then obviously he's gonna be the heir. He's not quite a young adult yet, so we don't actually need the house just yet, but we will soon, because the age is up in one day. So the black graves, oh, I can show you. So most of these graves are regular human sim graves. We've got a lot of pet graves, not because I like kill a bunch of pets, but because we played with this family for 14 generations. So we've had a lot of pets over the years that have died of old age. These three, you can tell up close, they've got bats on them. These are vampire graves. This one is a werewolf grave, and this one's an alien grave. So that's why they look a little bit different, because they're occult sim graves. So, but yeah, that's why. We don't have a spellcaster grave yet, no. I can try and go back and show you the family tree. Holly, Clayton, Piper. Okay, this is the family tree. Some of the Sims aren't showing up anymore in the early generations. But anyway, we've got a big family tree nowadays. We've been playing with the Sims for a while. So we obviously played like with a regular legacy for 10 generations. And then after that, we started Not So Berry. So Gen 11, this sim was like the start of Not So Berry. But before them, there was like a long legacy. That's what we were up to. So, pretty fun. Pretty fun. Oh my gosh, it's Quinn Potts. I don't think I even knew that Brick had a kid. We should go try and find them. But anyway, those are all my Sims. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do Not So Berry on YouTube. People ask me all the time, like, oh, when you finish your Bell family, like that legacy, are you gonna do Not So Berry? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I finish that legacy yet. People keep asking me, like, what's the plan for afterward? I'm like, I'm on like Gen 8. I don't know. I got time. I'm not ready yet. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do afterward. We'll figure it out though, once we get there. But I think I'll play 10 generations and then maybe pick something else. What am I gonna do for Halloween? Oh, fun question. Okay. So, I want to do like a bunch of, I guess, like Halloween themed streams next week. I'll post the schedule this weekend so you can see it, but the idea being we'll do like vampire rags to riches. We'll build a haunted house. We'll do like a paranormal career thing. We'll like decorate Animal Crossing for Halloween. We'll play Among Us with my friends. We'll do like a Halloween baking stream on the Saturday or Sunday or whenever. And then we'll do like, usually on Halloween, maybe I'll do one of those things on Halloween, but usually on Halloween, I try and stream like at night, with the intention of like, I don't know, us having a little Halloween party so that we can all hang out. I mean, if you don't have Halloween plans, now you do. We can all hang out together and play some games or something. And then we're gonna do the Shell Challenge tours on November 1st. So that'll be the day after Halloween. That is my plan. I think it'll be cool, so. I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, Miv, I made a Shell Challenge a couple days ago. I haven't posted the video on YouTube yet, though. I'll post the video on YouTube tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Saturday. On Sunday, I'm gonna post the video on YouTube. That's the plan. So, we got a lot of stuff going on. It'll be exciting. I look forward to it. Anyway, Kiki and Music and Ren and Vibes and Ray and Melly and Jordan and Trash and Jen and Joel and Kiki and everybody. I said the same thing twice. Thank you all for the resubs, by the way. I'm sorry to bail on you guys, but I started getting kind of bad cramps when I was finishing the house like 15 minutes ago or so, and I'm not doing so hot. I might get off stream a little bit early, cause I don't know. I'm not feeling 100% right now. I was like, well, maybe I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work out, but I think I might bail on you, and we'll catch you tomorrow if that's okay. At least we finished the house. That helps. I was gonna try and like move the Sims in and like get everybody moved over, but I guess we're not quite ready to do that yet anyway, because my Sim hasn't aged up yet, so we don't have to like rush into it or anything. How long Honey ages up? Oh God, Honey's gonna be an elder. Okay. I don't want to do this right now. I'm not emotionally prepared. So never mind, actually. I'm not emotionally prepared for this. I don't wish to age the Sims up right now. We need to like come in on a day where we're ready to age up my Sim into an elder, you know? We need to like prepare ourselves emotionally for that moment. So. Oh yeah, Emmy, we're gonna play Among Us not on Halloween, but like a couple days before Halloween. So Halloween's on a Monday. We're gonna play Among Us on the Saturday before, with our friends. That's the plan, at least. Okay. I think I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. I'll catch you all tomorrow. We'll play some more games. It'll be fun. Sorry to get off early on you. I know I suck. Is anybody playing The Sims 4, perhaps? You know what? Maybe we could go over and say hi to Sarah Kendall. I got a chance to hang out with Sarah in person at TwitchCon a couple weeks ago, which was pretty fun. So we could go over there and say hello if you want. It looks like we're playing some Sims. The stream title says Sims. And then a super secret watch party later. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'd like to find out. Are we raiding into their party? Is this wrong of us to raid into their party? I don't care. Let's go find out. Well, I'll catch you all tomorrow, okay? Secret's out. Say hi to Sarah for me, and I'll catch you all in just a little bit, okay? Okay. We're inviting ourselves to a party, it seems, yes. All right, I love you. I miss you all already. I'll catch you tomorrow afternoon. And I'm gonna go lay down, okay? Okay. Good night, everybody. Okay, goodbye. Oh yeah, Maddie, I'm sorry. I'm getting off a little bit early tonight because I'm not feeling 100%. I'm really sorry. Follow, though, because I'll be here tomorrow. I promise. Okay, I love you. Okay, now I'm gonna raid. Okay. Bye. And stop streaming.